both good and evil, or we do receive both good and evil. But all of those different things that were happening to her, and she ended. So she definitely had a zeal, but because she did not have the correct understanding of the scriptures of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, how he operates and how to serve him, there came a time where she, was put in certain situations that she couldn't handle, and she couldn't handle it because she did not understand. Right? She didn't understand the ways of the Lord. And one example is, she had a baby, and then had I think there was either a miscarriage or the baby died in the womb or something like that. But all of those different things that were happening to her, and she ended up losing her faith, for a given period of time because she started to get angry at the Most High. She started to think in her head, if I've been doing everything that I can to serve you, why are you having all these bad and negative things happen to me? Aren't I supposed to be, a servant? Didn't you say that you're going to take care of your servants? Like, that line of thinking. And she lacked the complete understanding of the scriptures. Back at you with another lesson. Shalom, Mr. Brother Azana Martha, back at you with another lesson. And I pray this lesson is edifying to the lambs of the sheep of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem Rakahakwandash. And double honors to the elders and apostles and bishops of Great Millstone who do well, and like-minded brothers in the Aquaf who are listening silent and learning. Alright now, the beloved Elder Menachem Zappa. Alright, Shalom Elder, if you're listening. He sent me a message and asked me if I wanted to go in on this question that was asked by this woman on this comment board. Alright, of course, I obliged. Just another opportunity, to do the Lord's work, to feed his sheep. We're all building resumes, if you will, to present to the Lord in hopes that we are the elect. Right? So these works add up. And, any opportunity to edify the flock, we're going to do it. People feel they have the will and, wake up one day and say, I'm going to stop doing this. I'm going to go serve the Lord. Right? Text their friends, tell their family, I'm going to stop doing this because I'm going to serve the Lord. But what if he doesn't allow you to seek him or serve him if you even wanted to? So the question from this individual, Barbara Freeman, she asked, what happens when you seek the Lord and you try to do what he asks, and the Lord allows Satan to stop you even physically? Shalom to the nation of Israel. Before I get started, I want to say all praises, honor, glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakahwadash. Double honors to the elders, the apostles, the brothers, the men at Great Millstone that rule well, that taught me this truth. To the hopeful elect out there scattered abroad, unlike unto a speckled bird, tabernacle of King David, 144,000 mighty men. Peace, blessings, salutations, and to the remnant, men, women, children, shalom, right? Salakia, I just came in from a walk, so I was listening to this lesson that the brother Azana Martha had put up. And so I was, constantly thinking about scriptures as I'm walking and this and that. So, hey, Lord willing, this one edify. So, and this is not a rebuke video. This is not a harsh video. And it's really not even as much to this woman in particular. It's to this woman and the other sisters and the men in particular that's out there, man. Like, what do you expect coming into this truth? What do you expect coming into this truth? I mean, you're going to be tried. You're going to be tried. This the brother Azana Marth's channel right here. Azana Marth, subscribe. He does excellent.
This is the book of Jude, verse 24. Now unto him that is able to keep you from falling, and to present you faultless before the presence of his glory with exceeding joy, to the only wise power, our Savior, the glory and majesty, dominion and power, both now and ever, so be it. giving all praises, all honor, and all glory to the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rachaha, Kodash. Double honor the mighty teachers, the apostles, the elders, and the bishops of Great Millstone, who watch over our souls. Shalom to the Yakin worldwide that are sincere and serious doing the will of Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rachaha, Kodash. 2 Peter chapter 1, verse 1 and 2. To you all, stay strong and stay mighty. So my brother, the disciple Kwashab and Yemen, the branch in Great Millstone, Barbados. And I just want to do a response video to these two brothers' video here. Shapar the 12, 3 actually. Shapar the 12, Azan Amaf, and Bakar Amaf. And I'm gonna be the spread because I want to see the Thursday or Friday this same topic came to my head, as in you women that in this truth, you gotta learn to endure too. You know, that topic came to my mind, but I never executed it. I never executed it, right? Because I thought about Delilah, how she betrayed Samson. I thought about Eve, how she betrayed Adam. And I reflected upon you women that in this truth, man. You know what I mean? You think that only we one gonna endure? You gotta endure too, big man. You see, you wanna think this is a walk in the park. And this truth is not a walk in the park. See? It's not a walk in the park. So let me get this precept first. 1 Corinthians 9 and verse 26. Let me start at 24, right? Know ye not that they which run in the race run all, but one receiveth the prize? So run that ye may obtain. And every man that, so you gotta continue running this race. This is a marathon. You can't give up if you jump the hurdle and you fall down or you catch cramp. You gotta continue. Is right? So run that you may obtain what? The crown, the incorruptible crown on the first go around. Is right? And every man that striveth for the mastery is temperate in all things. Now they do it to obtain a corruptible crown, but we an incorruptible. You even need to understand you are fighting also for your crown. You know what I mean? You are fighting to receive the prize. Yes, right? So whatever is brought upon you as well, you also gotta take it cheerfully. And don't get into your feelings. That the quickest thing want to do is get into one of the feelings, which is really Satan getting into your mind, give you them negative thoughts, and then you act on emotions, and boom, your house is pulled down. Every wise woman buildeth for her house, but the foolish plucketh it down with her hands. Proverbs 14, verse 1. So you also have to endure, my dear. It's right. You lose your job. Like the brother Bakar Amaf, the video he was doing, the woman lost a baby. However the circumstance happened, she lost a baby and she got into her feelings. Is right? Job, the 2nd chapter says, shall we receive good at the hand of the Lord and shall we not receive evil? That's called balance. And that's called what? That's called you getting closer to the Most High when trials come, when tribulations come. This elder brother from Texas, he said something last on the polo that really stuck out to me. He said, Just keep teaching, just keep studying, just keep doing the work, and the Lord will arrange the stone in front of you. That stone represents the trial or tribulation you can go through. You see, what the preacher said in let me come back here. But I want the book of Matthew. Let me get this here. Right? Matthew 6. Matthew chapter 6 and verse 33. Right? But seek ye first the kingdom of the Most High and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you. Take therefore no thought for the morrow, for the morrow shall take thought for the things of itself. Sufficient unto the day is the evil thereof. So your mindset should solely be on the kingdom. Yeah, you got your worldly things you gotta do. Yes, right? But your mindset should be on the kingdom and obtaining the crown. Yes, right? 1 Corinthians 6:9 and verse 25. And every man that striveth for the mastery is temperate in all things, balanced. Yes, right? Now they do it to obtain a corruptible crown, but we an incorruptible. I therefore so run, not as uncertainly. Right, you know what you're fighting for. You're fighting for a crown as well. Yes, right? Because you are going to be rulers in the kingdom to come. Under your man, of course, is right? You're going to have servants. You're going to have handmaids. Is right? It says, I therefore so run, not as uncertainly, so fight I, not as one that beateth the air. You see, so you also got to fight. You also have to fight. You also have to fight. Is right? You know, if a man comes to you and tell you he like you, he like how you look, how feminine you acting. If you got a man, you tell him yes, and he's still pushing to get you number. That's a trial right there for you. You give in to this man's advances towards you. He could be driving. Hey, you man could be working at the grocery store, right? As a handyman, and the man that approach you could be a man driving a Range Rover. Yes, right? Electric Range Rover, man. He deck out. Yes, right? That's a trial there for you women too, big man. You tell you man, you could start work. He can provide for you. You whatever you want. You might work a paycheck to paycheck. Especially, oh Lord, especially if you got you friends, you so-called friends, right? Let me get a preset there. Come out of here. You so-called friends, right? You women is the biggest enemies to oneself, boy. Oh man, your friend can tell you see what he's driving? You know they got these gold digger pranks. You see what he's driving? But your man is going right road, he boy skull. But I will never forget, boy. I will never forget, boy. What I wanted to get here. Yeah, 1 Timothy 5:14. I would therefore that the younger women marry, bear children, guide the house. This is the point. Give none occasion to the adversary to speak reproachfully, meaning to go against the ways of the Most High. That's how you speak it reproachfully. For some are already turned aside after Satan, you see? So I will never forget, big man. I will never forget. I was taking my wife to work one day. She in the corporate world before. This is years ago. I thought years ago. Boy. This was oh boy. Hold on, this was boy. 2017. Yeah, 2017. Right? Yeah, 2017, boy. I was taking my wife to work in the corporate world. My father had given me his truck, right? At the time. And the truck went through war. The truck went through war. Here I tell you, it went through war. But our truck send school my brother, send school my sister, pay off mortgage. Pay off my father's mortgage he had. That truck went through war. You hear me tell you? So long story short, you know what I mean? I just start working for myself, but things are brown. So my father give me his truck, tell me go along, big man. Do we want to do it done with this here? So he carried my wife one day in the corporate world. Truck keeping a long noise. The door, the door. Keeping a lot of noise. The trail lick up. You know what I mean? And I catch you work one morning, and I pulling in this big corporate place, man. I got near the place, and she get out and all the other female corporate ladies there. You know what I mean? They drive off, you know. I go along. I go along. Come out when she night time, right? She get in truck. I say, alright, she tell me, yeah, man. What you doing, man? She said, you won't believe, boy, man. When you drop me out this morning, the women asked me how I feel working in this fine establishment. I come to work in an old beat up truck like that. I tell her, she said, what you tell her? She said, well, that's my husband. That's my husband. You see? So you know what I mean? You can go a battle right ahead of you too. Like I said, your man could be working at a grocery store as a handyman or checkout, and a man with a Range Rover come and approach you, telling you everything you want here. He dressed to kill. No, you even know when a man got money, you see it. That's a test there right there. You're going your fringes on my dad. You're going your fringes, your border blue, right? Or you might not got them on, but you moving with wisdom, but you know the truth. What you can do there? Will you resist that man's advances? Or will you take on the man's advances, man, and go and commit adultery? Hey, boy.
Strong's G, 4438. Book 20. Book 20.
The word fight means to box with the fist, to contend as a boxer at the games, figuratively fight. Figuratively fight. Right? So you gotta continue fighting, right? The flesh. Did the Apostle Paul say that? The Apostle Paul said that. That's in Romans. I forget how it goes, but I know it's in Romans, man. I know it's in Romans, but I can't remember exactly what part of Romans it is. When Paul is basically saying, what is it here? Yeah, is it here? Romans 7 to what you have about Hashem Yahushai. Romans 7, the conflict of two natures. So the flesh is fighting against the spirit, and the spirit is fighting against the flesh. So, and you women, you see, you see the world with your eyes, right? You seeing the lights and the glamour and the glitz, and you are so intrigued and in love with this world. But this is a facade, my dear. This is a facade. Is right? For we Romans 7:14, for we know that the law is spiritual, but I am carnal, sold under sin. For that which I do, I allow not. For what I would, that do I not. But what I hate, that I do. If then I do that which I will not, I consent unto the law that it is good. Now then it is no more I that do it, but sin that dwelleth in me. For I know that in me, that is in my flesh, dwelleth no good thing. For to will is present with me, but how to perform that which is good I find not. For the good that I would, I do not, but the evil which I would not, that I do. Right? So it's a fight against the spirit and the flesh. Is right? Now if I do that, I will not. It is no more I that do it, but sin that dwelleth in me. I find then a law that when I will do good, evil is present with me. Exactly. Evil is present with me. Yes, right? So remember there's a bet, right? When you come to serve the Lord, there's a bet. See, that goes to the Heavenly Father and say, listen, the Lord said, have thou considered my servant and put your name there. Yes, right? For I delight in the law of the Most High after the inward man. But I see another law in my members warring against the law of my mind and bringing me into captivity to the law of sin which is in my members. O wretched man that I am, who shall deliver me from the body of this death? I thank the Most High through Yahweh Shai Mashiach our Lord. So then with the mind I myself serve the law of the Most High, but with the flesh the law of sin. When you go to Galatians 5, when you go to Galatians 5, remember, evil is present when you want to do good, right? And vice versa, right? So Galatians 5 and 16. This I say then, walk in the spirit. The law is spiritual, right? So you got your laws in your mind all the time. You will know not to commit adultery. You will fight that temptation. You will know not to eat pork and any abominable food. You will fight that temptation, right? And ye shall not fulfill the lust of the flesh. For the flesh lusteth against the spirit. You see that? And the spirit against the flesh. And these are contrary the one to the other, so that ye cannot do the things that ye would. But if ye be led of the spirit, ye are not under the law. You see, they don't want you to curse God and die too, you women. So the woman that lost her child, she got into her emotions and she lost her faith. And Satan succeeded. You didn't continue to fight. You should have gone and prayed. You should have gone to your closet, shut the door, wherever that is, a secret place, and pray to the Lord for strength. This walk is not a kid walk, women. You think there's a walk in the park? But if you be led of the Spirit, you are not under the law. Now the words of the flesh are manifest, which are these: adultery, fornication, uncleanness, lasciviousness. Can we go tonight a party, girl? Nah, I stay home, my children. Wait. You stay home, you children? Maybe you man in there, you can watch them. Nah, he want me getting up with one night to the house club neither, you know. Yeah, I stick it home, man. Wait. So he very controlling? You know, he control you so? And boom. Right? What the priest said earlier? Give none occasion to the adversary. Is right? Which that's another name for the word Satan. Satan means deceiver or adversary. So give none occasion, meaning don't let Satan enter into your mind and you go and speak reproachfully, meaning you go against the ways of the Most High. Let me get a quick precept here, which is the book of James. I didn't take any short, man. This is James. Late spirit, boy. This topic come from my mind late last week here. James 5 and verse James 5? No, I'm sorry. I swear it was James 5, man. My apologies, master. Like, yeah, trying to find it. I know it's in James, though. So, like, a minute, man. So, you and me going to continue good works, you know what I mean? I was right, James 4:7. Right, con. James chapter 4. Verse. straight to the point. Submit yourselves, therefore, to the Most High. Right? Come under His ordinance. Is right? Resist the devil, meaning fight the devil. Right? And he will flee from you. That we're supposed to do. Draw nigh to the Most High. So instead of you getting into your emotions, you don't understand what's going on. Yes, right? Instead of you running wild with the thoughts that sitting in your mind, go in your secret chamber and talk to the Father through His only begotten Son. Have a conversation. Say, Lord, I know what you're doing to me. I don't understand this rascal yet. Talk to you like you talking to your friend next to you at work. Talk to me. I don't understand what you're doing here to me. I don't understand, but I know that you know all things, man. That Proverbs 3:5, right? Trust in the Lord with all thy heart and lean not unto thy own understanding. Yes, right? In all thy ways acknowledge Him and He will direct thy paths. Remember, His thoughts are not your thoughts. His ways are higher than your ways. So any things He will do, you ain't gonna understand. Things He can do, I ain't gonna understand. But you gotta be patient. You have to be patient and resist the devil. James 4:7. Submit yourselves therefore to the Most High. Resist the devil, and he will flee from you. Draw nigh to the Most High, and He will draw nigh to you. Right? When you get into your emotions and you say, "Man, I done with this cunt," are you separating yourself from the Most High? He will separate Himself from you as well. Cleanse your hands, ye sinners, and purify your hearts, ye double-minded. Is that? Verse 10. Humble yourselves in the sight of the Lord, and He shall lift you up. See? So yeah, man. Did I finish this one? I think I finished this. So let me go back to verse 5. Galatians 5:20. Idolatry, witchcraft, hatred, variance, emulations, wrath, strife, seditions, heresies, envyings, murders, drunkenness, revilings, and such like, of the which I tell you before, as I have also told you in time past, that they which do such things shall not inherit the kingdom of the Most High. And this was setting a present to you every day. So it's a fight every day. See? It is a fight every day. You see? Real thing, B. You see what the Spirit is? Verse 22 all the way down below. See? Real thing, man. So yeah, you think I can close there, man? They won't make it so long. You know what I mean? This video just inspired me, boy. These 3 videos here just inspired me. I want to serve the Lord, but Satan stopping me. You know what I mean? Responded to the woman there. And then this woman here too.
However, the reason I wanted to go into this precept is because it's always important to remember what is written.
See?
Looking at the bigger picture, which is sometimes very difficult, almost feels impossible to do when you're in the midst of hell. Right? When you're in hell, the one main thing you want to do is just get out. You don't want to. It's difficult to want to sit down and analyze these things because, as much as we say it, depending on what the situation is, emotions can come in strong, and if your head gets clouded with that, it gets hard to think spiritually. But that's why these precepts are here. So when you read in Romans 8:28, Paul's saying here that all things, work together for good to them, to them that love God, right, and who are called. So ultimately, if you're of the elect, and all things means exactly that, all things.
So you can watch this brother's video here, Bakar Amaf, and you can also watch the brother's video here.
Excellent.
12,
Epistles, all it.
and then Azan Ha Amaf, and get edified, real thing. You know what I mean? So yeah, you women go enjoy too. It's in the cakewalk for you. It's in the cakewalk for you, big man. If feds make come to you, won't you give up your husband? Call you don't know your husband in the truth. It's like when you do like Delilah and sell you out. You know what I mean? All these things, but we like, let me get on the mind right. Yeah, this ain't a fucking joke. Yeah, I mean, you women. It's right. I go and try to get my mind right every day. I keep fighting every day because I know what I get involved in. I ain't an idiot. I ain't a parrot. I ain't a monkey swinging upon the swing. I know what he involved in. Is right? And that way prayer is very important. Is right? You when you go through the same too, brother. What about the Maccabees brother's mother? She saw seven of her sons slain, big man. And she stirred her womanly spirit. I mean her what Molly thought her womanly spirit. So she had to get in the spirit of a dyke, like, you know what I mean? Like a woman that acted like a man, like that woman from South Beach store, what's your name? I feel the fact she name, man. Bernice. She had to get that Bernice spirit to see her seven sons slain, be. It's right. So yeah, man, you gotta be fully persuaded. Let me end with that precept, right? Let me end with that precept. It's right. Fully persuaded. What about that woman? What about that woman, boy? It was Judith. Yeah, boy, it's Judith. Yeah, boy, when the two elders that want to sleep with I think it's Judith. I stopped at the correction. But the two elders that want to sleep with Judith, right? And I tell lies from Judith, boy. And the man said, like, yo, boy, give me some of that porky, boy, or look, I can tell we can bring you before the council and tell them we catch you in the man here, fucking boy, behind your husband back, boy. So they would want to tell lies from this woman, boy. You know what do? What's our precept, boy? They get short. Romans 14:40, one man esteemeth one day above another esteemeth every day alike, that every man be fully persuaded in his own mind. Now, what's our precept, boy? Then again, short. I know it's in the Apocrypha. Is it Judith? I didn't want it to be so long, boy, but I spirit. I believe it. How does it go, boy? Yeah, look at here, man. Susanna. It was Susanna. One, right? Jeez, babe. Ooh, hey. Susanna won. Whoa, these men tell lies on this woman. And she maintained her integrity to the Lord. Right? I gotta go up, boy. Now Susanna was a very delicate woman and beauteous to behold. This woman was off the charge, man. God bless. Hey, this woman was off the charge, B. You see? And these wicked men commanded to uncover her face, for she was covered, that they might be filled with her beauty. Therefore her friends and all that saw her wept. Then the two elders stood up in the midst of the people and laid their hands upon her head. And she weeping looked up toward heaven, for her heart trusted in the Lord. And this is what you women have to do as well. Let me tell you that, I know. And the elders said, as we walked in the garden alone, this woman came in with two maids and shut the garden doors and sent the maids away. Then a young man was hid, came unto her and lay with her. Then we that stood in the corner of the garden, seeing this wickedness, ran unto them. And went just like the woman was taking adultery in the very act, but this time here, they was telling lies on this woman here, right? And when we saw them together, the man, we could not hold, for he was stronger than we. Right, and opened the door and leaped out. But having taken this woman, we asked who the young man was, but she would not tell us. These things do we testify. Then the assembly believed them as those that were the elders and judges of the people, so they condemned her to death. So she's on bread, man. So this woman, she didn't stand a chance, man. These men's reputation, right? Whenever they speak, is like, that gotta be true. You see? Verse 42. This is Susanna here. Then Susanna cried up with a loud voice and said, O everlasting power that knowest the secrets and knowest all things before they be. thou knowest that they have borne false witness against me, and behold, I must die. Whereas I never did such things as these men have maliciously invented against me. And the Lord heard her voice. You see that? So this woman was condemned to death. These men tell lies on this woman. They never had a verdict, man. Hey, straight death. You see? Therefore, when she was led to be put to death, the Lord raised up the Holy Spirit of a young youth whose name was Daniel, who cried with a loud voice, I am clear from the blood of this woman. Then all the people turned them toward him and said, what mean these words that thou hast spoken? So he standing in the midst of them said, are ye such fools, ye sons of Israel, that before examination or knowledge of the truth ye have condemned a daughter of Israel? Return again to the place of judgment, for they have borne false witness against her. So the Lord was fighting for this woman, big man. So if you think whatever mishap you're going through, you think the Lord ain't gonna fight for you, remember, it is a test. It is a test. It is a test. When thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thyself for temptation. Anyhow, verse 50, wherefore all the people turned again in haste, and the elders said unto him, come sit down among us, and show it us, seeing the Most High have given thee the honor of an elder. Then said Daniel unto them, put these two aside, one far from another, and I will examine them. So when they were put asunder one from the other, he called one of them and said unto him, O thou that art waxen old in wickedness, now thy sins which thou hast committed aforetime are come to light. For thou hast pronounced false judgment, and hast condemned the innocent, and hast let the guilty go free. Albeit the Lord saith, the innocent and righteous shall thou not slay. Job 4:7. Right? Whoever perish being innocent. Right? Now then, if thou hast seen her, tell me, under what tree sawest thou them companying together? Companying, man, huh? Who answered, under a mastic tree. And Daniel said, very well, thou hast lied against thy own head. For even now the angel of the Most High have received the sentence of the Most High to cut thee in two. You see that? You women got a defender to be? You women have a defender too, but you have to keep on fighting. If you stop fighting, the Lord will draw away that protective angel, right? From guarding you. It's simple. So he put him aside and commanded to bring the other and said unto him, O thou seed of Canaan, call him a heathen, man, and not of Judah. Beauty have deceived thee, and lust have perverted thy heart. Thus have ye dealt with the daughters of Israel, and they for fear companied with you. But the daughter of Judah will not abide your wickedness. So the other women, because this is the first thing the men do this here. You see you see. So this is the first time. These men do this. They went to other women. Women say, "Who? Oh boy, what bad? All right, that between me, he ain't a problem." Remember, see, obviously money and thing too. Women take the money. You know what I mean? Who knows? But the point is, thus have ye dealt with the daughters of Israel, and they for feared them. They didn't fear the Heavenly Father. The scripture says, fear not them which kill the body, or fear not them which kill the body, but rather fear him which is able to put both body and soul in hell. You're supposed to fear Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai, man. You women to be. Right? But the daughter of Judah will not abide your wickedness. So this woman said, nah, but I didn't with that boy, but God kill me. Is that? Now therefore tell me, under what tree does thou? Under what tree? Before I go off, man. Now therefore tell me, under what tree does thou take them company together? Who answered, under an home tree? Then said Daniel unto him, well, thou hast also lied against thine own head. For the angel of the Most High waiteth with the sword to cut thee in two, that he may destroy you. With that all the assembly cried out with a loud voice and praised the Most High, who saveth them that trust in him. And they arose against the two elders, for Daniel had convicted them of false witness by their own mouth. And according to the law of Moses, they did unto them in such sort as they maliciously intended to do to their neighbor. and they put them to death. Thus the innocent blood was saved the same day. Therefore Chalkias and his wife praised the Most High for their daughter Susanna, with Jehoiakim her husband, and all the kindred, because there was no dishonesty found in her. From that day forth was Daniel having great reputation in the sight of the people. So, yeah, man, you feel me, boy? Hey, hey, huh? What you can do? 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 Anyhow, Shalom. Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham, Mukha, Kodash, Barakatam.
The Lord himself shall descend from heaven with a shout, with the voice of the archangel, and with the trump of God. And the dead shall rise first. Then we which are alive and remain shall be caught up together with them in the clouds to meet,
including you women too, you know, if you endure to the end.
wherefore comfort one another.